Hey Wargamers, today's video is a little different, but it's time for something new. Basically, Patreon has been a absolutely wonderful tool for me to continue making videos. Basically, without Patreon, I wouldn't have been able to continue making videos for the past decade, and that's all thanks to you guys. So I want to start the video by just being very clear about how much I appreciate that. You know, whether you just watch the videos, whether you comment, like, subscribe, or if you've taken that extra step to join Patreon to be a supporter of the channel in that way, I want you to know that I appreciate it. It means the world to me. And I immensely value your support and your interest, and especially your confidence in me to continue to do this. Certainly more than the monetary portion of Patreon, just the fact that you've taken that extra step to be part of that community really means a lot to me. That element of your confidence in me and your interest in my work is the thing that has kept me going with this, even at times when I haven't had as much interest. So I really, really appreciate it, and it's kept the channel alive. So please know that that's because of you. But it is clear that people want something different from my Patreon or from the channel's Patreon. Patron enrollment has been pretty steadily declining, even in this period leading up to 10th edition, where I've been being pretty productive and releasing videos regularly. Enrollment is dropping, and so between those numbers and the exit surveys providing direct feedback on what people want, it's clear that I need to change things up a little bit. And so starting now, there are new perks on Patreon. So if you're a current patron, don't worry, you don't have to do anything. You can stay where you're at. You can keep the pledges that you have, the perks that you have, all that can stay the same unless you want it to change. So if you're a new patron or you want to do something different, you can pick new tiers, new perk tiers starting today. And so this is what that's going to look like. Again, if you're a current patron, you can stay where you're at, you're grandfathered in. But if you're a new patron or you want to change, you can pick from one of these new patron levels. So if you are a patron at any level, of course, you have my sincere thanks. You have access to a new patron-only live stream. I'm going to be doing this on the second Thursday night of every month. There may be additional ones, but that's going to be a bare minimum, as having one every second Thursday of each month. And then there is also patron-only Discord channels. There is a Invasive Wargaming Discord. Some of those channels are patron only. I'd really like to be able to interact with you more directly through that. If you're pledging at $2 or more a month, you're part of the strike team. And in addition to all those previous perks, you get recognition at the end of every video. So I'm going to be having patron names typed out at the end of every video. So you'll have that graphical representation of your support. And you will also have a special discount code for 10% off on Heresy Lab miniatures. Heresy Lab and I have partnered on several projects in the past, and now I am providing you with this perk of a discount on their products if you so choose. At $5 a month, you're part of the Crisis team. In addition to all those other things, you are also eligible for Army List reviews and recommendations. This is something that I've done in the past, and I think with the new edition, that's probably going to be another popular type of video on the channel. So if you have an army list that you want me to review and critique, send it my way and we'll make a video about that. That's part of the perks of being part of the Crisis team. And you also have access to the Invasive Wargaming Tacticus Guild. I've been having a lot of fun playing Warhammer 40k Tacticus on my phone, and I have a guild there. And so if you want to be part of that at the $5 per month, you are more than welcome to join me. And then at $15 a month, you're part of the Broadside team. Hopefully you guys are picking up on the theme here. But in addition to previous perks, you get recognition as a top supporter at the end of every video, so you'll be specifically called out for that. And you get a dice supply drop every 60 days. So in the past, I've been doing dice. I'm changing up the schedule on that a little bit. That's going to be now every 60 days, where you will get the brand new Invasive Wargaming dice that I am producing through Baron of Dice now. So those are the new perks, the new levels of patron support support starting today. Again, I really appreciate your support, whether you are a patron or not. But if you do want to take that extra step and show your support through that platform, you have my extra special thanks. So again, thanks for watching, and as always, happy wargaming. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you want to pick up one of the Invasive Wargaming models before they become unavailable, head on over to the Invasive Wargaming Etsy store in the description below. Also, if you like this video, you should know that it is made possible by my kind sponsor, the Magnet Baron, as well as the excellent folks over on Patreon. If you want to support the channel, you can certainly hop on over there and join our community. Special thanks to Shifty, Durza, Everett Keller, Stephen Cowan, Jack Inacker, Jared Egler, and Scott Heater.